Good morning, California. So today, Bandai-Namco and Slightly Mad Studios brought us out to Sonoma Raceway to check out Project Cars 2 alongside some of the biggest names in the automotive YouTube world. After our time on track with a few McLarens, we'll get to move into a VR simulator and see how it compares to the real thing. Oh my god, you guys, you've been telling me to get on a track for so long. Marcus, you don't know anything about driving unless you drive on a track. Well, we're here. We flew down to California. We're here at Sonoma Raceway, okay, just north of San Francisco, for a Project Cars 2 event. We're in the 650S, you guys, now. Just heading out on the slalom course. Yeah, basically just getting the basics down. We've got the AC going. I really wish the top was down, though, because we realized that the turbo spool in this, I mean, this car is so much louder than a 570 GT. It's insane.
Alright, we'll give you probably 2 or 3 more runs here. That same amount of increase again.
Alright.
Right combination up over the hill, and then turn 4's got a real steep downhill braking zone.
Alright, you guys, so we're just doing a few lead-follow laps. Getting out on the track for the very first time. We are in a 650S Spider, so I'm stoked to get out here and learn today at Sonoma Raceway. So yeah, let's go for a few laps.
It's left side, hard brake in a straight line. We're going to turn in just before that last cone. We'll be bringing it down to the inside until I'm at the yellow curve. We're going to hold the length of a yellow or blue curve. Accelerating off.
Sick. All right, so you guys know what's up. 12C is basically the first like road car McLaren came out with since the F1 after a long hiatus from road cars. This thing's hilarious. So we did lead follow laps. You guys saw that kind of slow pace, slowly working our way up, and now we're actually going to get closer, a lot closer to the limits, which is exciting. So yeah, 12C, my passenger is sitting this one out. Look at this color though, oh my god. Formerly known as Infineon Raceway, now Sonoma Raceway. All right, let's go for a drive. Hitting the curve is the best feeling in the world. Best feeling and the best sound. Wow, you guys, that was, first off, this car is unbelievable. I definitely like the 650S better, and I think the 570 better than that. 650's brilliant though. Incredibly fast. But my god, McLaren. What a fun time. All right, you guys, so earlier today, we were privileged enough to be invited out by Bandai-Namco, Slightly Mad Studios. We're driving Project Cars 2, like a few weeks before it comes out, which is awesome. We've got this dope play seat set up right here, and we're gonna jump in, see how it compares. We did the VR setup over there, which is absolutely insane, and this is like one step down. This is something you could totally have in your living room. So yeah, basically, let's go ahead. We're gonna drive Sonoma, so we direct comparison between what we were driving earlier today. But yeah, this is the VR, let me just first say, way more realistic and closer to what the real track was like than I thought initially. Absolutely. So yeah, let's jump in. And yeah, pretty much everybody is at this event. Like we've got Matt Moran Motoring, we've got David Patterson, that dude in blue, Jason from Engineering Explained, Tomcat, Forrest from Tomcat, just everybody's here basically, and it's a really good time. But yeah, Sonoma Raceway, let's get driving. You really do get a really good sense of, you know, understeer, oversteer. Feedback through the wheels pretty good as well. And what's really impressing me is just the details of, like, you can see the reflection on the windshield here and the weather and everything. I'm gonna try out snow in a second, honestly. That sounds like a lot of fun.
So my name's Steven, and I am the game director for Slightly Mad Studios on Project Cars 2. We wanted to get hands-on, on-track time so that you guys can do a back-to-back comparison with what it is like when you get to do it on the real thing. You apply certain racing technique, being trained into that, knowing where your brake markers are, what lines you should take the corners, and so on. And then you can apply the same techniques as what we did out there on the real thing in the same car on the track, and it just works, which is awesome. There is the new brands that we've added, the new cars that we didn't have before, brands like Lamborghini and Ferrari and Porsche, the new motorsport types. Of course, rallycross is awesome fun. Being an official holder of the IndyCar license is great. We get to give people an experience of what it is like to do IndyCar in the simulation, in the context of the motorsport world. The new weather systems that we added, the new seasonal simulation where you can do different times of the year. You can go to a racetrack and be there in winter or autumn or summer, and you can experience snow and rainfall and so on. And then the multiplayer things that we've done there, super excited to get that out in the real world, because the key new thing being the ranking system, where you can match make with people who play like you do, which is huge. It tracks how you play online. It keeps log of how many times you crash into other cars versus clean overtake, versus cutting the corners or driving properly, finishing the races instead of rage quitting because you're not winning, and then allowing you to use that information to match make with other people who play in the same way. That alone is going to make a huge difference for people who want to play online and have previously just given up in frustration because there's some wrecker who just crashes them off the track. Another key thing that we did with Project Cars 2 is, as part of the license negotiation with the manufacturers, we got them to agree to give us access to their factory drivers and their test drivers. And then we get them to drive their cars that they do on a regular basis for that manufacturer in the simulation, and work with us so that we can give an authentic experience in that aspect as well. So it's absolutely critical, it's vital, because as much as we would love to, being motorsport fans and all that, we simply do not get to do it at that level in real life.
Makes you wonder what the world's coming to.
It was insane. This is my first time ever driving on a road course, and of course Sonoma Raceway it's got a lot of history, all right? IndyCar is actually racing here in like 2 weeks. Their practice sessions are tomorrow, and this has just been an insane day. So thank you so much, Bandai-Namco, Slightly Mad Studios, and thank you, Sonoma, for giving me my first day on a track, my first track time in a McLaren, no less. Like, so insane. So thank you guys so much. Wasn't able to give like a whole ton of commentary while we were out there because we were busy learning. That's why I came here. I want to learn about track driving. I learned way more today about track driving, performance driving, and technique. You know, braking, hitting the apex, power delivery, all that stuff, than I have in, you know, the last 3 years of driving on the road. So hopefully I can bring you guys some more of this, bring the stuff I learned here into future reviews on the road back in Canada. But seriously, the guys here at Sonoma Raceway, so welcoming and just a great location. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out Project Cars 2. We got to jump on the sim and everything too. That was great. Again, thank you so much for Sonoma Raceway. This is a dream come true, you guys. And yesterday was Sharkworks as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video.